Hi, everyone. Welcome to the Making Space program. I am so excited to have you join me in this journey. I created this program based on my own journey, actually, which has spanned the past 5 years, starting with my nutritional journey into my journey with fitness and culminating into minimalizing my life and my space, and how all of that kind of tied together into my life now, and the progress I've been able to make in my own space and the comfortability that I have with myself at this point. So just to give you a little bit of background about me, I worked in fashion for 15 years, and I loved the pace of fashion. I loved the clothes, but the whole time I was sort of involved in the industry, I found that there was a flaw with the expectation of women, how we were made to look, how the clothes gave us a false sense of self sometimes, the hypocrisy of runway and magazine and media versus real women and healthy women. So I think that, coupled with my own feelings about myself and being with the industry, really brought me to where I am now, and pushed me to enroll at the Institute of Integrative Nutrition to become a health coach. I knew there was a better way to feel great in my clothes, to feel great about myself without binging and starving myself and things like that. So that's where I started. In high school, actually, starting when I was about 10, I had body issues, which resulted in me having anorexia in high school. A horrible sense of self, terrible self-esteem. And that progressed through my 20s, where, nothing was ever good enough. And to help myself in that area, I starved myself on and off with intense workouts, just never really feeling confident in my body, what I was putting in my mouth. Every time I had anything else going on in my life, I would turn back to diet and try to control the circumstances with what I was eating, how much I was exercising, and it was just a terrible cycle. And at such a young age, and I know a lot of us go through this, some worse than I did, all women, I think, face this challenge, and it's completely unnecessary. And now that I am healthy, I want to ensure that other women can sort of go on that on a more healthy journey and take control of their health in a really great way, feeling confident in their choices for nutrition, comfortable, confident, and happy doing their exercise regime, whatever that is, and confident in the clothing that they put on their body and their space that they make in their home. All of those things really, I think, tie together for me, especially in my life, where I'm at now. And I hope that this cleanse, touching on all three of those aspects of life, will give you a sense of self worth and confidence in your decisions in those areas. And that's really what this cleanse is about. I wanted to talk about what's included in your welcome kit and how you can get started on using those tools this week. So one of the things that's really near and dear to my heart is a morning ritual or routine. We are all busy, I know, and some of us wake up to an alarm better than others. But I really feel strongly about starting your day with a couple of things to set the tone of confidence, gratitude, and positivity in your daily life. So included in the kit is coconut oil, a journal, which I'll outline here, and then there's also a little guide in this module that you can look at or print out to see what you'll be journaling about. And also a tongue scraper, and we'll go over how to use that tool. Right, the box of affirmations from Gabrielle Bernstein. I'm not sure if you've ever listened to Gabrielle Bernstein at all, but I have read a couple of her books, and I think her message about following your inner voice and inner guide is really great. And the affirmations are really good, a nice way to sort of think about, set the tone for your day, and just have the affirmation that you choose from the box running through your mind if things get tough, or just to take a second during the day to think about that affirmation and take a breath from your daily routine and chaos. So with that being said, let's start each morning, starting with this week. Definitely next week when we really dig into Module 1. But starting this week, use the tongue scraper before you brush your teeth. Our tongues are really dirty. They contain much more bacteria than our actual teeth and gums. And they hold a lot of toxicity in there. So that's what that tongue scraper is for. You lightly scrape it across your tongue 3 or 4 times and spit in the sink, and then clean the tongue scraper off and set it in with your toothbrush, and do that each time before you brush your teeth. So that's the tongue scraper. I encourage you to see how you like it. I've been using mine religiously for a couple of years now, and I hardly ever get sick, to be honest. So I think that, coupled with a bunch of other stuff, helps. So definitely use that. There is a jar of coconut oil included in your kit. It is organic, extra virgin coconut oil, and it has, I'm sure you've read, a multitude of uses. You can use it as body lotion. You can use it in your hair if it's dry. You can use it to cook with. I use it in a lot of recipes, which will be included in the meal plan. So feel free to use it for that. But in terms of a morning ritual, I use it to oil pull. If you've never heard of this practice, it's an ancient practice of putting a teaspoon of oil, coconut oil or sesame oil, in your mouth and swishing it in your mouth for up to 20 minutes. I know this is a long time, or seems like a long time. I encourage you to take that spoonful of oil before you hop in the shower, and just swish it while you're in the shower, Swish it, during getting ready in the morning, if you do your makeup, whatever the case. And then you want to spit it in the toilet because it is toxic. And what it does is it draws out all of the bacteria, the toxins from your mouth into the oil, and then you release them. And yes, this is germs, this is bacteria, but I also believe that it's the negativity it sucks the negativity out. And when you spit it out, that all goes away. So it's a great way to start your morning, in my opinion. So when you wake up in the morning, do your oil pulling, take your shower, and after you spit it out, drink at least 16 ounces of room temperature or warm water with lemon. So let me just go through that again. You wake up, you do the oil pulling for up to 20 minutes, you spit that in the toilet, and then you have your water with lemon to sort of cleanse out your mouth after the oil. Then you'll use the tongue scraper and brush your teeth. Coupled with the actual physicality of doing all of this stuff, you're also going to start to think about writing in your journal. This takes me about 5 minutes in the morning, and it really has changed my life. And the days that I don't journal are usually the days that I start with negative thought patterns. So wherever you fit this in the morning, you want to use the journal that I provided, or if you have a journal already started, that one's fine too. But take the time to write 10 goals out that you have for yourself. They can be absolutely anything, ranging from you have a goal to complete something by the end of the week to, your 5-year goal, 10-year goal, whatever it is. Write out 10 goals. They can change day to day. That's totally fine. But the point is to sort of set yourself up for what you really foresee in your life, the positive things that you want, and get them out on paper. The universe will respond to you writing them down, and there's a physicality of getting the energy out and putting it on paper. So 10 goals every day. From there, you're going to go into the gratitude portion of your journal. And that is 3 things that you are grateful for. So 3 physical things, 3 people you're grateful for, and then 3 situations you're grateful for. So 9 things total, and that will go under your goals. And again, this really brings to light the great things that are happening in your life, the great people that are in your life, and the great physical items that you have. And they can be the same every day. Just to give you an example, nearly every day I am thankful for coffee. It's one of my favorite things, and it shows up frequently in my journal. So the gratitude portion. And then lastly, you're going to write out your priorities for the day. So this can include sending an email to somebody, priorities that you have, deadlines at work, just things you need to get done that day, in sort of the list of importance. So this will really set you up for your day in a great way. And I call it setting up your present, remembering your past, and looking forward to your future. So that's kind of how I think of this journaling routine. So Those items are the morning ritual. In total, they take me probably about 15 minutes to complete every morning. It's 100% worth it. If you don't get to your journal in the morning, feel free to pull it out when you have a spare 5 minutes during the day. Don't not complete it if you don't get to it in the morning. And then in terms of the oil pulling and all of that stuff, you really want to try to do that when you first wake up, just to reap the maximum benefit from it. So we're waking up, we're oil pulling for up to 20 minutes. We're getting rid of the toxins, we're getting rid of the negativity, and we're refilling up with room temperature or warm water with lemon, at least 16 ounces. Get your digestive system moving in a great way. And then we are scraping our tongues, brushing our teeth, getting that out of the way, getting rid of more toxins and negativity there. And we are writing in our journal goals for the future, gratitude for what we have and what has happened. And then we are writing down our current priorities so that we can get the things that we need to accomplish done today. So this week I want you to start there, get used to doing that, and then in terms of the rest of the cleanse, Module 1 which will start next week, I'll give you access to that module in the middle of this week. That's really about nutrition. So we're going to lay out the meal plans, how to meal prep, and what to eliminate in your diet to see if it's causing a reaction at all in your body. And we'll talk about that next week. The second week, or really the third if you count this week as the first, is about movement. And one of my great friends who is a personal trainer has put together full body workouts for you for week 2. And we'll talk more about that when we get there as well. And we'll also talk about how movement serves your body, what movement serves you, and how to get enjoyment out of that movement. And then the third week, we tackle your closet, minimizing, getting rid of negativity in regards to material items, and sort of cleansing your space to allow more joy into your home and your life. And we'll delve into each of those subjects within the modules and also on our group calls within the week. So I think that's it for now. Again, welcome. I am so grateful to have you. I am grateful to have you in my life. And I can't wait to see what unfolds for you on this journey, and where the positivity can move in as you cleanse your space, your nutrition, your exercise routine, and your mind, and allow the light to shine in. So I will speak to you on our group call, and all the best this week. Feel free to reach out to me at any point, either on Facebook, in our group, or via text or email. We really want to benefit from each other, so in the Facebook group or on a group thread would be best. But if you have something that you want to talk specifically to me about, feel free to reach out in any of those ways. I'm always available for you. Okay, we will talk soon.